All right, Neil, and as is my
I
purpose in these
enlarged the
fights,
duck.
when she die, is it a duck body on the ground, or is it a very well-equipped Felicity on the ground?
I think we lose the items. I think it. Well, I don't know. That's up to
Neil.
Oh shit! This is bad. This is mistakes are
Alright,
made,
I'm
guys. You guys should not do this if you're.
The items are gone.
I don't fucking. I'm still alive. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see what
Actually,
happens. If you die as a duck, are you a duck, or do you revert back?
Can we eat the duck? Is the real question.
Or does it turn into a duck with its clothes on? So does she just fall into the clothes, right?
No, all the clothes shift with her.
What about magical items? Do they get saved?
Hold on,
Do they get
Jen.
individual saves?
Dead.
What's up?
She turned back into Lady Felicity with all of her gear on her, dead at your feet.
I look at Victoria and I'm just like, all I wanted to know how much she cost. That's all I wanted to know.
I begin to frisk her, Neil.
Neil is like,
I'm wrapping
I go,
my hand
yeah,
up.
help me with this. You know her equipment. We need to get this off of her, and we should probably get the fuck out of here.
oh, let me just cast Detect Magic real quick to see which ones are valuable.
See, guys, this is where I would DM hack. If I tried to cheat the party out of anything, this is where I would have done it. This is where I would.
We're gonna get some good stuff here, aren't we?
Yeah, and I'm totally doing Detect
Also,
Magic,
Neil,
so you
toggle
have
your
to tell
cam.
us now.
It's like circling still.
Yeah.
It's doing that shit.
Oh,
We cannot even
shows
see
like
your
it's
range.
on for me. Sorry.
That's fine.
Let's just spend the rest of this time with these items because this is actually. Everyone thinks I like fighting. It's not. This is item porn for me. I'm just like. I bet there's like boots of fast traveling there. But there's like a fucking dagger that takes Ryan's health away.
Okay. Well, she has on her rusty short sword and her black bone dagger. Those two things you're pretty sure are magical in some regard.
But I'm casting Detect Magic right now, so you can
Cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, I just told you.
Because
Nothing will be left unlooted.
Guys, we agree we need to split this up between the group, by the way, right? There's no... Whoever it's best for, we'll give it to, okay?
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
What, I guess I just, like, looked down at my wound. Neil, I failed this poison save. What is happening to me?
It just give you an additional 2d6 damage.
Oh, okay. And I took 13, is what you told me?
Okay. Yeah. If you had passed your poison save, it would have just done additional d6 damage.
Gotcha.
Neil,
on her, that is magical, Jen, is a necklace kind of amulet thing. It's got a whole bunch of... Well, you remember that image that I sent you?
Yeah.
That I gave you like an actual picture of what Felicity looked like when you saw her, which is not.
I'll
what
write
she's
this
like
down,
now.
and then we can divvy it up. Necklace.
But the necklace that she's wearing is magical. I'm trying to find the picture.
Rusted sword, dagger of bone.
Oh, she doesn't have one in the picture. Okay, so she's got a magical necklace on, as well as a magical ring on one hand, one on the other hand. Her armor is magical. She's got a magical
what kind of armor?
short sword, leather, non-studded.
Leather armor.
Leather
magical.
Armor.
Okay.
She's got a rusty short sword, a bone black dagger. Her boots are magical. And there are Jen. You see a slight glow coming out of her backpack. Oh, and also one of the pouches on her belt is magical.
Out of the pouch is magical. Okay.
There's a bag on her belt that is magical, and then she has like a small sack that she carries with her that has something else that's detecting radiating magic.
So
we open the sack. What's inside?
I'll point to all of these and explain what's magical, what's strongly magical, what's slightly magical. I'm being super transparent.
Inside the... Oh, sorry. Are you not... Continue, Jen.
I was going to say, how would one feel about killing, like considering I was, like, under her supervision or something? Like, how does that go in terms of politics and stuff?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Is it like in other D&D campaigns when you kill
Jen,
the person?
You decide how you feel about this.
Right. Yeah, but I said in terms of politics.
I don't know. You're killing.
You decide.
Your commanding officer. That's treason. You'll be hung for it, but you'll be hung for everything else you've done. So,
well, if I understand Jen correctly, she's asking like, how does she feel about killing someone that used to mentor her and stuff like that? But that's your decision, Jen.
I was trying to see if whatever. That's fine.
Okay.
Because like in some village, like in some bandit camps, if you kill the leader, you become the leader, stuff like that. Like
Definitely not that sort of thing here.
yeah, okay.
I mean, you could try and swing it that way if you want. That's the sort of thing that is kind of you might be able to argue your way into being the leader of Lady Felicity's half of the army, but you'll have to, go somewhere, say that you've killed her, demand to be the one that leads, and then have to deal with whatever happens. But it's not a issue.
Which race is she?
Lady Felicity is a
Was
human.
well,
With a
technically
lot
duck
of
now, too, by
effort.
the way.
Because could I disguise as Lady Felicity?
In your book, it says under the proficiencies for disguise. How does that work?
I'm just wondering if I grab all of her gear, if it would change something.
I think you actually have to slice off her face, take her face.
It would be
Yeah.
a minus 13 roll.
All right,
Okay.
never mind. I'll do
Anyways,
that.
what's in the backpack?
In the backpack is this a portable hole. I would explain it to you, but you guys have already used one once in a campaign before.
Okay.
In the backpack. So the backpack itself is not a portable hole.
No, it's not much of a backpack. It's like a small satchel across your back.
Okay.
It contains a portable hole. It contains a couple sets of clothing, a small hand harp.
Sadly, I cannot play that any longer. I used to be amazing. The hand harp dreams are dead.
That's all that's in the bag. Also on her, she's got a pair of golden earrings, a golden
That are
venom
magic.
brace, and a golden bracer.
Are
They're
these
all magical?
No, the
Oh.
earrings, armband, and bracer are not magical. The
Those are
magical
to be
items are
sold.
boots, hole, bag, weapons, rings.
Yeah.
Or-
I'll take the stuff to sell. I mean, we'll sell it between the group. Golden bracer, golden ring. What'd you say? Golden
Earrings.
earrings. Okay. Okay. So we have this kind of booty all lined up, and I say, well,
This has been a good day.
Zanzel, you absolutely ducked her. You made her into a duck, and she's dead now. That's incredible.
Shouldn't have stabbed me.
The heat is going to be real. We just killed one of the major leaders. We need to make it to Lake Tasia ASAPly. Leah, is there anything more you know about her? I mean, this is the woman you worked under for a while. Does she have a bodyguard sworn to her? Does she have a lover that is very powerful? Anything like this?
No, what else would I know?
Know about her. She runs the interrogation group. She's more or less like the SS officer in charge of like the Veracity SS officer. She does all the unsavory things. She is arguably one of the most powerful people in the world in terms of politics and pure power. Pure power.
Really too bad that she quacked at the end.
No. So her body is still in front of us?
Yeah.
It would have been better if he turned her into a frog and then.
Is the girl still in the room that we were talking to?
You look around and you see her hiding behind the bar, like peering out around the corner.
Helen, it's quite safe now.
Yeah, I walk over to her and I'm just like, it's okay. She's no longer with us.
You said that was Lady Felicity?
Yeah, and we just killed her.
Herself?
Yep. She's dead.
She succeeds in fainting.
I
Listen,
turn back to the party and wink.
No. Zanzel, I can't tell if that was a creepy wink or not. We'll talk to her in the morning, but do you think tonight you can get started on identifying these items?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind taking that head and displaying it somewhere in the town, maybe when we leave.
I love doing that. That's a great idea. Yes, we'll do that.
Well,
fact,
let me
there's
just
probably
tell
more
you what I
done.
think is gonna happen if we put up that head, though.
Do you think Veracity will be upset, Leah?
No. I actually think that considering the four lords are currently fighting for power to have basically rule Veracity, then it's just going to be the three of them trying to take over this region, which we're in.
Why is that a bad thing, and why do we care?
I don't follow. Yeah, we're gonna cut the head off, I think. But look, Zanzel, what were you gonna do with Helen? You just wanted to see if we can hire her for the task?
No, I was gonna ask if there's guard in the town? And what would happen
Oh,
if we
Leah
were
already asked that. There's a few. Yeah.
Okay.
But look, we should be okay. We just killed late. If they're smart, they're running for reinforcements. We'll have to leave in the morning. How about you start identifying? Tariq, can you watch him, make sure he's safe while he does that? And then Leah, I need you on reconnaissance to make sure I'm not wrong and there's not an army coming. Does that make sense?
I mean, I still feel like we should not stay here. Like, we
I
should
know.
move.
Okay.
Why are we still here is the real question.
Well, do they
you do
have
the-
ways of knowing if she's dead? Like, we should be okay for a night.
Yes,
Well, the whole village knows shit's hitting the fan. Our
Only she
windmill.
does, and she's passed out.
There's also an innkeeper who was in the room before.
I turn to the innkeeper. I'm like, "You're gonna be quiet, right?" See, we're good. He's gonna be quiet.
Look, here's why I'm not interested in this talk too much. No matter what we do, leave the town or not, we just killed one of the most powerful people on the planet, so they're gonna come after us. So even if we leave in the dead of night, unrested, unequipped, and out of position, it's the same amount of trouble as being right here. Okay.
Why do we
Yeah,
need
I'm
them
afraid.
to know that she's dead, though? What does it give us?
Terror. I
What?
want them to be scared as shit.
We have the rite of passage. We have nobody following us. The people are gonna keep doing their thing. I don't know.
Well, people are gonna know she's dead because there's the barkeep right over there that we were just talking to. Unless you want us to butcher the town again, we're not doing that. You understand?
I look a little bit disappointed.
I know. Okay.
A stale smell fills the air.
Did she also shit herself? Hey, Leah, can you do the reconnaissance thing and we'll meet back here and
Alright.
we'll leave in the morning. We'll do what we can for you, okay?
Mm.
I'm gonna take Helen to my bedroom. It's not what you think, and I'm gonna sweet talk her into
Neil, did she have any gold on her body?
Helen, or what's her name?
Yeah, do you need gold? Because we
Felicity.
took the bracer and earrings.
Felicity had
Oh, that gold.
no gold on her. She doesn't need gold.
What happens? I guess I take like all of the items and start making my way up the stairs. As I'm doing that, Neil, I look into the portable hole. What do I? Is there anything on
You already said it's
You
closed.
reach into the hole.
Yeah, it's just closed.
It's empty.
Okay.
No, it is a portable hole, but it's empty.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going upstairs and identifying
Maybe you
the
said
stuff.
it was the backpack, I guess, but you said what was in there already.
The backpack has a hole and some clothes. Yeah. So you take everything upstairs, JP.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to sleep to be able to identify it. So, yeah, we could probably
Okay.
just end here.
No, don't do that to me.
You want to know what all the items?
I want to
are?
know before. Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
I mean, I can identify them or try to identify all of them.
If that's okay with everyone.
That's cool with me. Yeah, I will. I'll stand guard outside the door. Mainly just like wrapping my hand and telling people to stay away.
Wrapping your good hand.
I'll cast.
No, wrapping
Clear
my bad
Audience.
hand,
Oh,
trying to make it feel better or whatever.
I'll cast the clear audience at the entry point of town.
Okay. Cool. What are we doing now?
so I lay. No, so I have the baby in my papoose on me. I lay Helen in my room, and then I'm going to. I think I also lay Lady Felicity's body in the corner of the room
Okay.
for safekeeping, and then I just kind of like a psycho, sit on the edge of the bed and wait for her to wake up.
Helen?
Yeah.
Okay. A few minutes passes and eventually she comes to.
I'm trying to be very gentle, but like Helen, it's me, Victorian.
Are you still wearing your imposing helmet?
No, I probably took that off to be more charismatic. You
Oh, yeah,
passed
what's-
out. You fainted.
Yeah.
I took
You
you
weren't
up.
kidding about who you guys are.
We mean business, and that was one of the worst things, that could be thrown at us. And you saw how easily we just put it down. This baby is my life. It's the most important thing. It's supposed to be the savior for our people, and I'm asking you to help us get it to safety in the Longborn Kingdom.
Okay.
You'll do this thing.
Yeah.
You'll be paid. You'll be protected, and you'll be a part of our family. Okay? You have my word.
I don't feel like I have much choice, but okay.
No. Well, it depends on what you mean by that. If you mean you don't have choice because of the importance of this mission, I hear you. If you mean you're our prisoner, you're not. We need
So if I wanted to just walk away right now, you just let me walk away?
I would.
She gets up and starts walking towards the door, like slowly looking at you. Like
I have the saddest puppy look on my face you've ever seen in your life.
Give me the saddest puppy look you can make, Jeff.
The people really need you.
Please.
We could use you. The baby needs you. And then I swing the papoose around and I lay down the baby blues on the girl.
And the baby looks sad too, for sure.
All right, Jeff, give me your charisma check versus her willpower check.
And the baby goes, "Mama."
Do I get any bonuses for the baby? It's so gorgeous and perfect.
I'll give her penalties to her willpower.
All right.
And it has the tattoo thing.
Come on. Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
She... Okay, oh fine. If the baby doesn't have a mother anyway, I guess it needs someone to take care of it.
It does not.
And she walks back and picks up the baby.
I hand over the papoose to her, and I say thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. JP, you went to sleep, right?
Yeah.
All right. And
Or
we're
whatever.
just gonna...
Do I have to sleep for 8 hours to get new spells? Is that what it is? What is the reset? Yeah, I go to...
It is 8 hours of rest.
I guess I have a really hard time going to sleep with all the adrenaline.
Yeah, it takes a little while.
Yeah.
Lady Felicity.
Yeah. And then I fall asleep and wake up with new spells. Ryan, how many pearls did we buy in that town? We bought 2, right? Or 3?
I think.
like
it
3 or
would be
4,
on your character sheet.
I have
and as
200
somebody-
GP pearl on here, but I don't know if that was from prior or what.
I don't know.
I'll just go with 2. I'm pretty sure we bought 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have plus 200 gold on my character sheet, so yeah. I get detect. I'll message you spells. And I start. The first thing I cast is detect magic on everything, Neil.
I
We already did that.
Detect
We already did that.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah,
I
and I
identify.
described well everything.
I prepare 2 identify spells and identify the items. The wand last. Everything else from her first.
Okay.
Fuck this wand.
So, Neil, I'll read them off to you if you don't remember them.
Oh, I have them written down.
Okay.
But why don't you read me off what you guys have from her?
Necklace.
Okay. Let's do this one at a time. Necklace.
Can I make the rolls? Public?
Oh,
Yeah, at least.
Okay, fine.
Because I know what I know what it is, right? I
Yeah,
know
it's
what
a
my checks in
70%
are.
chance. Go ahead. Make your rolls public. Necklace?
70% chance it is?
Isn't that what it is? Isn't it 10% per level? I don't remember. For
Let me look.
identify?
Let me look.
And please tell us what they do so that we can be
10% per level.
get it out.
Okay.
So 70% chance. So 1 through a 70 on this first roll.
89.
Nope. So not the necklace. Next one.
Rusted sword.
15.
Nailed it.
It is a
Jeff, do you want to write this or type this?
Yeah, I'll write it down. I can write it down.
a toxic short sword, or a rusted toxic short sword. The exact plus bonus to it you don't get, but saving throw versus death for anyone hit by it. If they fail their saving throw, they take 2d6 damage. If they pass their saving throw, they take an additional d6 damage.
So we don't know if it's a +2 or 3 or whatever. Okay.
Right.
Next one is Dagger of Bone.
All right.
Yeah, but we already
95?
know what it does.
No idea, but you kind of already know what's going on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. 2 rings. So first ring.
Okay. 61.
Ring of Invisibility.
Oh my god.
Oh, and we know the magic words to activate them. How lovely.
Next ring.
71. Nope.
Nope.
JP, you're
Fuck.
These aren't the most. Hey, I just fucking one-shot her. All right, give me a break.
leather armor.
94.
All right, Neil, you roll for this shit.
No,
That's
I love it.
1,
JP,
2,
keep rolling.
3,
Boots.
4, 5, 6. I think.
I think the boots are the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because you only get 7 tries. So
With
the
one
last
identify
item
spell?
is going to be the boots.
Okay. 7.
Boots of elven kind.
Yeah. I could have guessed that.
Do we know what the bonus is? It's just silent.
Yeah, your movement is reduced, or noise is reduced.
Okay. And then what is the? Can I do another identify spell? Or no? I guess I'm drained for the day, right?
Yeah, your con is reduced by 8 points, and you fall unconscious. I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So the necklace is a question mark. One of the rings is a question mark.
The first
we don't
thing,
know the dagger bone, but we know that.
First thing, third thing,
leather armor,
thing, and last thing. Or sixth thing.
You guys are missing bag and the hole.
Bag, hole, we didn't check, and we don't know armor. We don't know necklace. We don't know one ring, and we don't know dagger bone, but we kind of know what that is now. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
The bag itself is magic?
No.
It's a portable hole.
Oh.
Inside
No, there's
the
a hole in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just mean.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, that was.
And there's a bag on the belt that we don't know, but that could be another portable hole, I guess, or
yeah,
something like
probably.
I can go
to
to sleep and do it again
negotiate.
tomorrow but we probably need to just leave.
that. We probably would not stay another day in the city.
Yeah.
JP, did you
but
already have that spell memorized, or was that the next day that we did this?
That was the next morning.
You slept to do that, remember?
Yeah, I
right.
went to
That's the
sleep.
next morning.
So
Okay.
before we close, Neil, just to tie things up, if you're okay with it, I would try to buy a couple more pearls real quick.
Okay, in a town this size, yeah, you can get some pearls here.
I'll give
100
them.
GP each.
How much would you think the golden earrings are worth?
Do you try and sell them?
Yes.
Okay, you
And I have
come
mercantile.
across a merchant. The guy who you go to sell the pearls to, he's very impressed by the earrings. He will offer you 800 gold for them.
Okay, and I say, how about 8 pearls?
Done. He makes the trade.
Done. Okay. And then I give all 8 pearls to JP.
Okay, I'll mark that. So
I would say, guys, I can also identify things.
I give her 2 of the 8. JP, you
Ooh.
get 6.
But I'm excited to identify shit.
I also try to sell the golden bracer. Is that about the same?
Yeah, he offers you 500 for it.
Okay, so for 500, I give everyone 125 gold. There's 4 of us, right? Or no, I'll give Helen 100 gold too, so 5 of us. Does that sound
100
good?
Each. That's fine.
100 each.
All right.
So mark that. And then I would ask Zanzel about the items that he identified.
Yeah, I tell you what they are. I guess when I come to, I'm just like, we should. What is Helen? Is she sticking around?
Helen is with us. She knows everything, and she's there for us.
Okay, we should put those boots on her and possibly the ring.
The ring,
Well,
I
do we
want to
trust
discuss.
her
The
enough?
boots, I agree.
to-
We
Yes,
trust her.
boots.
Yes, we do
We
trust
just say that they're simple boots.
I mean,
don't
if she
play
has
with them.
invisibility, she can just run off without us and the baby.
What do the boots do, by the way, guys? I know that
Silence.
Leah, you had mentioned
Just
you
always silent.
always
It's
silent?
always silent. If you go on like leaves and stuff, it's 95%
Okay.
chance of silence. It's really sneaky.
I agree. Tariq, do you think give her the boots is good?
Yeah. I mean, I think for general things, yes, and then if we ever wanted to swap them for
Well, of
certain
course,
things,
of
then
course.
yeah. But for now,
Let's do
I'm
that.
totally cool with that.
Zanzel posted the idea of giving her the ring of invisibility.
you know,
That's where
I
I'm a
thought
little
about
bit.
that.
Also, the silence, it's like giving her a chance to, like, I wouldn't say that in front of her, but it's like giving her a chance to leave during the night very easily.
Maybe we'll wait a couple.
Leah, we trust her. She watched us kill Lady Felicity. It's done. So we're good. Right?
Definitely not the ring though. That's harder to track.
I agree.
It's easier to see than it is to hear.
So who gets the ring?
I would love the ring.
You can already turn invisible.
Well, then I guess it's between you and Tariq.
If we agree with my logic, do we? If we
I
can
mean,
turn
then if
invisible,
you
we
get
can
the
sneak up
ring-
on people and
Well-
nail them.
If you get the ring, then you should get the boots at least, because with your armor, everyone will hear you.
Christ, that's a good point. I mean, I,
But
don't,
then I
honestly,
want
I
some-
actually don't say Christ. I say like hamburgers. Hamburgers. Well, what do you guys think? Who?
I agree that neither of us should have the ring of invisibility unless we also had the boots. I think that's a very good point.
Okay. Who should
I
have?
mean-
Let's table that for a second. Who should have the
Yeah.
dagger?
I have no use for something like
Can
that.
I use a dagger?
You don't have any other weapon, right?
I don't have any What do I have? I have a silver dagger right now, so I guess I can use a dagger.
Tariq, you good with that?
Yes.
I
At
think
least now
Leah,
I would
you
have
should
a
have
way
the dagger.
to fight. Yeah.
Yep. So we give her the dagger. So I'm going to take that off my character, by the way. Leah, you can put that on yours.
It's a
Dagger
toxic
of bone.
Or dagger of bone, sorry.
Actually, Leia, you should add dagger to your weapon proficiencies. I don't know why it's not there. Maybe it
Cool.
didn't get transferred over from the last one.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah.
We know that the backpack, the portable hole, is some kind of... You can put things in it, I guess. And it can...
I've had one of these before.
You want to take this one too?
I would love it.
Okay. I think nobody else will argue against that.
It's fine by me.
Okay, so he gets that. We don't know about those other items. We still need to identify them. The toxic short sword. Anybody have any ideas?
I'm not
Not my style.
Again, I'm mostly a two-handed fighter.
Yeah.
And when I'm not two-handed fighting, I prefer a mace. So, could you make use of it, Victorian?
I use a sword as a backup weapon. I could definitely do that, and then we could even perhaps sell my other sword for a lot of money. It's worth a lot.
Yeah.
Or we could
hold on.
find another fighter that's like Ron.
We could
hand him that sword.
be gentle with that name, please. I'm still hurting, but yes, I agree. We could maybe find a trusted fighter to work with us. So I'll hold on to it for now. But if anyone has any better ideas, we can definitely talk about it. Which does bring us to we haven't identified anything. I like the idea of the ring and the boots together, and I also my vote is for Tariq or I, just because I think the ability to sneak up on someone and then annihilate them is powerful. But it's up. I want to hear what you guys think.
Well, Leah, how would you use it in combat?
The ring?
The ring and boots combined.
Well, I already have boots. Oh, for you.
No, I'm asking if you were to be wearing both of them, how would you use them in combat? Because we would use them to sneak up, be completely silent in plate mail, and attack them in the back.
It does not reduce your plate mail noise. It just reduces the noise of your footfall, of your of walking.
That's disappointing.
Never mind.
But if you're invisible, you'll still give us... There's a good chance we'll get up on somebody, right?
If you're invisible and you're moving quietly, yeah. But if you're on plate mail, I think you underestimate how loud plate mail really is.
Well, Neil, we just had a person speak to us and then dive secretly behind someone and kill them from invisibility.
Leather.
So... No.
She was wearing just like leather armor, which is almost...
You're missing my point. I was saying the same sound of plate mail is being equalized by the voice of them talking to us. The point I'm trying to make is if I'm invisible and someone doesn't know I'm in the area, yes, they'll hear plate mail, but they're not going to go, start swinging my sword wildly everywhere. I'm under attack. They'll just be like on alert, right?
I'm not going to give you hypothetical reactions of other NPCs. You may theory craft amongst yourselves about it as much as you like.
Fair enough. But we wouldn't know the boots and the ring don't work, right? Or actually, unless Leah shared that.
The what?
The boots plus ring combination would not silence the armor.
Yeah, I guess I would theory craft that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because you can hear Leia walking around, and occasionally she'll brush something on her that will make noise, or she'll shift her pack, or she'll bring out a weapon and hit it on the ground and it will make noise. So you will have heard Leia make noise in the past.
Okay.
Even though you never hear her step anywhere.
Yeah, so I guess that would be kind of common knowledge.
Yeah, it would be pretty obvious.
With that
also, when Felicity was fighting, you did hear jingling of her armband.
Then maybe we should give it to someone without big armor.
With that knowledge in hand, yeah. So it's more of a defensive thing. So we would discuss that. Tariq and I don't know. I would say to Tariq, I think that kind of rules us out. Do you agree?
Yeah, I don't think we could realistically sneak up on somebody.
Okay.
I would love the ring. I could use my magic on something else than invisibility.
Well, what I have to say then is, Zanzel, I think you've earned... this is my vote. You killed Lady Felicity. Between you and Leah, you can both use it. I would say you get my vote for you pick who uses it.
Yeah, she could have it. That's fine.
Okay. And we'll keep the boots with Helen?
It'd probably be best, yeah.
Okay, so I'll take the boots off. Neil, are you going to, I guess, eventually make Helen's character sheet or something like that?
If she sticks around for a couple sessions, I'll make a character sheet for her.
Okay.
But if she, I'm not going to do it if she's going to die tomorrow.
And Jen, put a ring of invisibility on you.
Yeah. And I would test out the 2 words I know to see what activates it.
Okay. you find one of them to activate it.
Which one is it, Neal?
I am pasting it to you now.
And then I guess I just give Zanzel, who has the leather armor, the necklace, and the other ring, as well as the bag on the belt, and say, if you don't mind identifying this as soon as we can, right?
Yep, we need to... I'll do it soon. We need to get out of town first.
So go ahead and write it down, JP, because I'll take it off mine.
Yeah, so it's necklace...
Necklace, ring, pouch from belt, and armor. Leather armor.
Pouch. Okay.
And then on our way out of town, I'm going to take the nasty dagger I took from the earlier agents, Neal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to stab it through the temple of Felicity, and I'm going to leave her on the wall of the city.
Nice. Yeah,
and then I'm actually... No. What I'm going to do... Excuse me, sorry. I'm going to take the letter of Felicity that I also had, and I'm going to put the dagger through the letter into her forehead on the city wall.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out my rapier and slash a Z on the fence and walk off.
I would ask if you guys wanted to leave a note saying, like, an inspirational message against Verasi.
I think her body is sort of a message in and of itself.
Well, it could have been other Verasis trying to kill her to get the power.
It could have been.
Which is what's going on right now.
I think the message we're sending is that no one is untouchable, and Verasi can be stopped.
Well, we could have written Raise Against Verasi, or There Is Hope or some shit, but whatever. Up to you guys. I'd like to see more people from Verasi turning like me.
I wouldn't, if you wrote a note, I wouldn't be against it. But, I'm ready to head off whenever.
Alright, then I would just write There Is Hope underneath and leave.
Cool. In her urine. She just peed on the
She pees on the wall. There is hope, and it starts like...
Extremely accurate.
There you go. Cool. I think that's going to do it for this week. Because I completely destroyed Neal's plans.
Fuck you, JP. I am so salty. I mean, I love you, man. Thank you for everything you do in the world, but you can go to hell right now.
Right after that happens, he messages me, by the way, in all caps.
Oh, come on.
And then tells me like some crazy shit that was about to happen. I'm just like, well.
We'll read it in the FAQ.
All ruined.
Can you put it in the? Are you gonna do a questionnaire, Neal, after Lady Felicity dies? Please.
I was going to do a Q&A at the end of the month for everything that we did this month. I'm trying to tone back the Q&As and maybe like consolidate them because they take a lot of time to go through. So I was hoping to just do one big Q&A at the end of the month, but I guess we killed Felicity today, so we'll do one today anyway.
I will tell you, one Q&A for a month of that that's.
Can we know her HP?
Can we know our
43 was her max HP.
For a caster, that's a lot, I guess, right?
She was a
rogue,
not a caster.
She's a rogue.
Underneath mine.
A fighter.
Oh, she's a rogue.
A thief.
One underneath Ryan, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, she's also like a 13th level rogue, so...
Can you calculate our experience too, please?
I'm working on it presently.
13th level? Is that what you said?
Yeah, but rogues are not that difficult. Rogues have they're a little different than fighters. And she had never really got much combat in, sadly.
You turned a final boss into a duck and then you snapped its neck.
All of Neal's final bosses just get destroyed.
Like I feel like this
OP
maneuver can be used on each one of these bosses.
No, they'll have protection. There's no way.
Well, also there was the chance to not be polymorphed, and then there was the chance to not fail her system shock.
Both,
she got very poor rules on everything.
But even if she passed her system shock, like, okay, she's alive but a duck, and then we just kill her anyway. So that
maybe you'd still have to make attack rolls to hit her. She still has like her armor and shit on her.
Yeah, she does as a duck.
I would have casted light on the duck's eyes.
No, like the duck retains all of its former attributes.
Forms the shape of a duck, but like she would still be able to dodge and still use her magic items if she needed. Like she wasn't completely fucked. Had she not failed her
Well,
system.
she would have had to make an intelligence check, I think is what it is within the
Well, yeah, there's some other
spell's
shit.
like fucking super wild complicated. Like
she still could have used her ring of invisibility and her boots of elven kind to like disappear.
But we would have
She's like an invisible duck somewhere.
We would have seen
And then she would have had to find someone to unpolymorph her or dispel the magic. It would be a bitch.
Oh my
She'd make her life a living hell for a little while.
How would she communicate as a duck? She'd like write like right
like a duck that shows up in the middle of the Verosity Fortress, and everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then it does like this weird thing that ducks wouldn't normally do, and people are like, "Okay, this is not a normal duck here. What the fuck is going on?" So then a wizard would come, and I don't know. It could happen.
Oh man,
it could happen.
It could happen.
All right, let's do some shout outs. Ryan, start us off. Oh god, these aren't fixed at all. Hold on, Ryan. Let me find you.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Cool. We good?
Yeah, I just got to get all your info up on there.
All right.
Go ahead.
Shout outs to you guys for watching us every week. This was a good episode, an exciting episode. Shout outs to my dead hand. Which one did I lose, by the way?
Right.
My left?
You're right.
No.
It's not good. It's damaged. It's damaged.
It's unrepairable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to just
Now
call
you
it
can
my
use a stranger
dead
really easy,
hand.
though, you know what I mean?
I can't wait to masturbate with it if
that's
that's
what
what
I'm
you're saying. Yeah. Tariq can't anyway. But yeah, just thank you guys. Check out my own stuff, twitch.tv/RyuZilla. I'll be streaming tomorrow. You can also check out my YouTube, youtube.com/RyuZilla, and follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MLGRyan. And that's it for me this week. Thanks for watching, guys.
Cool stuff. Let's see who it's... I don't know. These are mislabeled now because for some reason Skype is all different. So, Neal, you do your shout-outs.
All right. First off, the party, you all, for defeating one of the 4 Verosity Lords, in addition to all the other shit that you've done, today's experience total comes to 14,700 each.
All right, so that is... I'll do this for us.
Yeah, do the max.
Do remember, Jen, that you have a different XP total than the rest of the party.
6, 7...
Do your shout-outs, Neal. We'll figure it out here in a second.
Plus,
other than that, my
14,000 what? 700?
14,700. 14,700.
We're at
for
82,
me, guys,
42.
Yeah, I've got the marathon stream coming up a week from Tuesday. Holy crap, it's right around the corner. That's going to be 120 hours from Tuesday the 12th to Sunday the 17th from noon to noon Pacific time. I hope you guys can all show up. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be great, I hope. Hopefully we don't fall asleep at 90 hours again. Other than that, I'm doing this Intel thing, which Jeff is... Well, as a part of and a judge, so Jeff, please remember that I gave you 1 billion experience in 2020.
Of
But I'm
course.
kidding. I'm kidding. So if you can vote for me over at intl.gg, I would really appreciate that. With the promo code Koibu_1UP, it doubles your voting power, and that's that's per IP address you have. So make that creatively, but don't cheat, guys. We don't appreciate anyone cheating on any form whatsoever. Also, I'm in this week's contest is a Twitter contest, so if you can add Koibu INTL as a hashtag at the end of things. We all know how much we love hashtags here at RollPlay. And just tweet at me with that. Whatever your thoughts are, you can just tweet at me all day long. You can just spam tweets at me with the hashtag Koibu INTL. That'd be great. I would really appreciate that. We're doing surprisingly well with that. In fact, I don't want to talk about this too much, but we're doing extraordinarily well, and we should just keep doing it. That's awesome because we're amazing.
Is there
Thanks,
a way
guys.
that you can see like a leaderboard of most hashtags somewhere, or how are you guys getting that?
I have some of my followers wrote some scripts that will pull things from Twitter and make some stats out of it. So I have some rough stats for just number of tweets with hashtags. It doesn't include retweets. So including just tweets, the guy in first place is at 17,000 tweets. I'm at 10,000. I'm sorry, he's at 174,000. I'm at 109,000, and then the next person's down at 40,000.
Wow.
So
Good
we're
shit.
doing really, really well. Especially considering the top guy has 200,000 Twitter followers, and I have just shy of 7,000.
Cool.
But it's
Pretty
because
awesome.
of you guys in the roleplay community that are making this happen.
Cool stuff. Is that it for shout-outs? You good?
Oh yeah.
All right. Is this Jen? Nope, it's Jeff. Jeff, do some shout-outs.
Guys, thank you so much. This is an awesome week, really fun, great audience. This was a lot of fun. It was fucking hilarious. The dice rolls never disappoint. Well, no, that's entirely not true at all. But thank you. A lot of fun. Thank you guys, cast members, everybody. Jen, Neal, Ryan, JP, have a lot of fun with you guys. Thank you for tolerating my intensity and love for items and also killing people. For me personally, guys, as always, as Neal talked about, I'm judging this thing on Wednesday. It was surprisingly fun to do. It's like a stupid online reality show, but that's kind of cute and fun. Like it's kind of cool to see. So check it out. I'm also casting Destiny's. What is it called? I think it's just called Destiny 1. And I'm doing that, I think, Thursday. He moved me around or something. But it's going to be fun. That's his initiative. He's putting it on. It's got some great players, big cash prize, all that stuff. So just an opportunity to cast. And Destiny's a funny guy, so it'll be fun. So check out that. And then we're doing Swan Song tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I have my clock set to just nap just shy of Swan Song. No, I'm just kidding. I don't fucking nap. So I will have Monster at hand and be wide awake, and I promise you guys I will move mountains and moons to make sure I don't cause us to miss another week. And then otherwise, I'm streaming a bunch. I'm actually in town for a while, like I said at the beginning of the show, so no gigs coming up that's going to take me away from streaming, so just keep your eyes on my Twitter, iNcontroL, and thank you all for tuning in.
Cool stuff. Last but not least, oh God, which tab is it? We're going to guess. It's Jen. We got it right. Do some shout-outs.
Yay! It's Jen.
Do that every time, please.
Do some shout-outs.
It's
Jen.
Jen.
It reminds me of that
I
one
know.
show that my girlfriend
Totally
watches.
inspired by the It's Jess thing.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
why I did it. Yeah, it happened. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This episode was a lot of fun. I'm really excited because I leveled up, Neal. What up?
So
What
did
up?
Ryan and Jeff.
Level 6. I will
I
have
didn't
more
level
than
up.
9 HP.
Hey, you did.
What up? I'll have like
Are you level 7?
I was already level
6
7.
now.
Oh,
I was
okay.
level 5.
Okay.
I'm
Jen,
getting-
you're level 6 now?
Yeah.
Oh, but you're not a rogue, you're a wizard.
Because
I'm
you
sorry.
start us
Go
at
on.
level 5 when we die now, right? 'Cause-
Right. I was looking at the wrong character, though.
And now I won't have 9 HP. Thank you very much.
Your next maximum is 60,000. At 60,000, you level again.
Okay. Noted. And what do I get out of leveling?
You get.
Would you like to roll for your HP?
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
additional D4 HP.
Oh yeah, I'm that hype. 1!
Oh, no.
So now you have. Hey, you broke into double digits.
F10! What up,
Double
motherfuckers?
digits.
Good thing I have invis on everything.
You get one additional third level spell that you may cast,
Alright.
and you may try learning spells again on any spells that you have failed.
Shit, I should have tried learning spells from GP. I'm really stupid.
Oh well, too late.
That's true.
Oh well. Yeah. Well, you win this one, Neal, but we totally won the war so far.
Yeah, you guys won today.
Exactly.
1 HP. I'm at 10! Whoop!
There you go. Any more shout-outs?
Oh yeah, shout out. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me at LivinPink SC2, Facebook, YouTube, and twitch.tv/LivinPink. And follow my game at Rainbow Six Game.
Yeah.
There you go. All good?
Yeah.
All right. Neal, I'm another 8,000 shy of leveling, just so you know.
8,000 shy.
Yeah, till I hit level 8. Which
Damn.
Well,
is pretty
maybe
exciting.
next time you guys can go kill Lord Kelborn and move on. Another.
Pretty
How
exciting.
much did she give away herself, by the way?
Herself was like 8,000. I gave you guys 30,000 for defeating one of the 4 Verossi Lords, which that of course that gets then split between you guys.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you're going to do that Q&A, Neal?
Yes, we'll do the Q&A.
So everybody head over there and make sure Neal feels the love for
Are
putting
you-
in the time.
Are you gonna explain? Can I say what you sent me, or are you gonna explain that in the Q&A?
No, that was just you and me.
Okay.
Why do you do that?
Well, because
I don't think he. I didn't know I was not supposed to talk about it, so that's my fuck up.
Yeah.
It's from
Whatever.
one DM to another, I guess, or something.
But you're not a DM in this one.
Yeah.
No, but he
I'm a
shares
DM
his
as
secrets
well.
from
I
Vigil
did a
with me. I
one-shot.
share
Oh
my
yeah,
some
Jeff.
secrets
Jeff
with him.
is a DM. You should perhaps message it to him.
I've DM'd a one shot on my 24-hour stream twice. Just saying.
Jen,
We're
find
talking
All right,
some
I'll tell
Wait.
everybody except for Jen after this.
Oh,
Okay.
my
thank you.
God.
Thank you. That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted.
That's mean.
I
Hey,
had
Jen,
your
I'm not
back.
telling anyone.
Sorry, I should not have brought it up. We'll let you guys know when we're going to play next. The cast will probably discuss that as soon as we go offline. And like Jeff said, tomorrow is Swan Song at 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll be streaming at 3 o'clock tomorrow for the personal stream. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. We are out.